The recent decision by India and Pakistan to extend their ceasefire agreement until May 18, 2025, has sparked interest and hope across the region. While the ceasefire was originally agreed upon in February 2021, these periodic renewals reflect a delicate balance between diplomatic intentions and military preparedness. The move offers several dimensions worth exploring, from strategic military implications to public perception and regional diplomacy. From a defense standpoint, the ceasefire extension serves as a tactical breather for both India and Pakistan. The line of control has long been a flashpoint, with frequent cross-border firing causing casualties on both sides, especially among civilians in border villages. The extension means fewer troops under high alert, a decrease in ammunition usage, and a shift of focus toward internal security and counterinsurgency operations, especially for India in Jammu and Kashmir. Moreover, the announcement that the Directors General of Military Operations will engage in talks signals an open channel of communication between the militaries, a positive development. These discussions could lay the groundwork for protocols on surveillance, troop movement, and the use of drones, which have previously escalated tensions. Diplomatically, the ceasefire extension is a positive gesture. Although formal diplomatic ties remain strained, Pakistan hasn't reinstated a full-time High Commissioner in India since 2019. Such military-level engagements serve as informal diplomacy. They allow both nations to test each other's intentions without the political baggage of high-profile summits. For India, maintaining peace on the Western Front allows for greater strategic focus on the northern borders with China. For Pakistan, this agreement gives breathing room as it deals with internal political instability, economic challenges, and its own western border concerns with Afghanistan and Iran. Ceasefire agreements between India and Pakistan are not new. The first major ceasefire was established after the 1949 Karachi Agreement, followed by others in 1972, known as the Simla Agreement, and in 2003. However, violations have been common. The most significant development came in February 2021, when both countries surprisingly announced a renewed commitment to uphold the 2003 ceasefire accord. Since then, violations have drastically reduced. This history shows that while ceasefires are a tool for temporary stability, they are fragile. The current extension continues this trend, but whether it evolves into something more permanent depends on political will and sustained dialogue. For residents of the border regions, this extension means temporary peace and security. Villagers near the line of control often face disruptions in their daily lives due to shelling, sniper attacks, and the presence of armed forces. Ceasefire periods allow for normalcy, schools reopen, farming resumes, and trade at local border markets picks up. For many families, it is a chance to live without fear. Public sentiment, particularly in Kashmir and in areas of Pakistan-administered Kashmir, is cautiously optimistic. However, skepticism remains due to the history of sudden escalations. Still, civil society groups and peace activists see this as a small but valuable window for confidence building. Analysts are divided in their interpretations. Some see the extension as a practical step amid other pressing national priorities, such as elections in India or economic recovery in Pakistan. Others warn that without addressing root causes like cross-border terrorism and Kashmir's political status, the ceasefire is only cosmetic. Indian media coverage has generally been measured, highlighting the military coordination angle and reduced tensions. Pakistani media has framed the extension more diplomatically, suggesting it aligns with Islamabad's broader calls for regional peace and international support. The ceasefire has been positively received globally. The United Nations and United States have often pushed for reduced tensions between the nuclear-armed neighbors. An extended ceasefire gives a perception of stability in South Asia, an area crucial for global trade, climate goals, and anti-terrorism strategies. Countries with stakes in the region, such as China, Russia, and Gulf nations, are likely to view this move as a good faith effort. It can also strengthen each country's standing in multilateral platforms like BRICS SCO and the G20. The India-Pakistan ceasefire extension until May 18, 2025 is more than a military pause, it's a symbol of potential. It reflects a rare moment of convergence between strategic, diplomatic, and humanitarian interests. However, for this momentum to build into long-term peace, both sides must engage not only militarily, but also politically and socially, with mutual trust and accountability.